For 10 months, the identity of a young man hit by a train in Brooklyn has remained a mystery. Someone out there, somewhere out there, a family is looking for answers. We first told you about Cuyahoga County's most recent John Doe case earlier this year in our series, Unidentified. Investigator Sarah Goldenberg learned there could be new hope for this case thanks to DNA and genealogy. But could you be the person who identifies him first? A warning, some images in this story could be disturbing to some people.
In a busy part of Brooklyn, just off 480 near Tiedemann and Brook Park Roads, a train conductor discovered the body of a young man on the tracks last November.
He sadly, he was witness to take his own life.
Ohio BCI put out a public bulletin with touched-up photos seeking your help to identify him. But these photos haven't been enough. We're calling this man Brooklyn John Doe after the city he was found in. Dr. Thomas Gilson is the Cuyahoga County medical examiner.
He passed away last year. What are your hopes for solving it?
I think anytime we have somebody who remains unidentified, the fundamental hope is just that we can, put a name to that person.
Here are the clues left behind. Brooklyn John Doe was white, somewhere between 16 to 30 years old, 5'7" and 120 pounds. He had long brown hair, a mustache and beard, and blue or hazel eyes. He had no visible tattoos, scars, or piercings. And he was wearing blue Crocs with the Cleveland Guardians logo on them. Was he local, or does he have family from here? Dr. Gilson thinks he may have been homeless. They've searched DNA databases and tried his fingerprints, but no match.
Now we're kind of getting into, is there some way we could generate a DNA profile, go back, try to find some ancestors, and see if we could find anybody who's related.
That's where the DNA Doe Project comes in. The nonprofit uses investigative genetic genealogy to try to solve John and Jane Doe cases like this. But so far, Dr. Gilson says the DNA matches have been pretty weak, and they're facing another challenge when it comes to getting more resources on the case.
The thing I think that's probably the biggest barrier to this is that he's not a victim of foul play.
So for now, they're hoping someone out there will recognize him and give him his name back.
So I think everybody sort of deserves to be identified when their time on Earth is up.
The medical examiner's office has Brooklyn John Doe's fingerprints and DNA ready for comparison if someone calls in with a tip. There's no timeline on how long genetic genealogy may take. Sarah Goldenberg, 19 News.
All right, Sarah, thank you. And if you know who this man was, call the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner's Office. The number right there at the bottom of the screen. You can watch more of our unidentified cases that we've profiled on cleveland19.com/unidentified.